Good morning, everyone. I am Prepper Princess. I am the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you're interested in purchasing my book, I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below. I have lived on $1,000 or less my entire adult life. Every time prices go up, I adjust. And if you're interested in learning how to do that, my book is a good insight into that, and it's like a super easy short read. I took out all the fluff, got straight to the point. So today I want to talk to you about the end of the world, and this is the end. I'll tell you what this is the end of. Today is the end of yesterday. That's about it. This world has always been a dark place, every man for himself, lone wolf mentality, at least here in the United States. And I always like to think about what the world would be like if we didn't have that lone wolf mentality and everything that we did was for the betterment of mankind, not for the betterment of each individual that can make the most off of everyone else. We would have already been to Mars long ago. We'd probably be to Pluto or Uranus by now. But that is just not the way things is. This is a dark world. And when it comes to preparing for the end of the world, I think that it's very important that you have 6 months to a year's worth of food. It's important to have a garden if you can. Fresh water on hand. If you can't store water, you need a water filter. I believe in having extra power. Whether that be solar or gasoline, that's your personal preference, that's your choice. And once you get there, and you've got maybe a fishing pole, a trap, maybe a hunting rifle, once you get there, you're done. That's it. That's all. That's all. The only thing you can do past that point is duplicate what you already have. So more guns, more power, more traps, more ammo, more gear. And, prepping is a money-making place. It's money-making on YouTube, and that's great for those who can do it and those who like the toys. They like the stuff. They like the gear. I am trying to live as simply as possible. I'm talking about finances, minimalism, small house, doing whatever I can to make things as easy as possible. If there ever is a collapse, I will have one of the easiest times through the transition, because I am so accustomed to living on so little, and I can bring it down to pretty much nothing. And if law and order stops, I can bring it down to nothing. But money has always been part of our culture. Things seem really bad out there, and I can throw some stuff at you. There is a serial killer on the loose in Stockton, California. He's killed 7 people as I have made this video. Targeting Hispanic men seems to be the MO. There's a serial killer on the loose. There was a shooting at a college in Tucson, Arizona, in an open carry state. It's very rare that you ever hear of that sort of thing happening, because everybody carries. And what kind of shooter would want to go into a place where they're going to be shot back at? Very rare. We've got in San Francisco the homeless epidemic, where they're taking up prime real estate. Venice Beach, forget about it. You've got $5 million homes with homeless people parked right on the front lawn. There's a lady who has a homeless person hanging out on her front porch, and she keeps calling the police, and he just keeps coming back. It's his hangout spot, and there's nothing she can do about it, which I don't think is morally right. If I were her, I would set up a really loud siren on the front porch. Every time somebody shows up, a loud siren goes off and it stays on. Make it uncomfortable for them. That's all you can do. People can break into people's houses these days. You can steal stuff from any store you want, up to $950 without even being stopped. If you are stopped, you can sue the store for stopping you. The laws are not for the people. The laws are for the bad guys. We get that. They talk about taking away our Second Amendment. And what does that leave? All that leaves is bad people with boomsticks. No good people to defend us. We have an economy that has not seen inflation since the Carter administration of this magnitude. Since before I was born, I've never seen it. We have gasoline prices that are pinching the wallets of pretty much everyone here in the United States. People have to drive less. They don't have a choice because 80% of people live paycheck to paycheck. And it's obvious. I mean, they taxed the heck out of cigarettes in order to get people to stop smoking. They taxed the heck out of soda pop, saying it was better for their health, taxing it on a sugar beverage to get people to drink less soda. Now, they're rising the cost of gasoline and repairs of gasoline cars in order to get people off of gasoline and on to lithium batteries. There's more profit in that because we're running low on, we're not running low on gas, but the profit margin is getting smaller, and the profit margin with lithium batteries must be much better. We can outsource that stuff and just bring it into the United States. Pay them to do the work for us. And one of the things that I have noticed over the years, and people might say, you're not a prepper anymore. Well, here's the deal. I don't buy into your doom and gloom. If you have a sign, the world is ending. The end is here. This is it. World War III. Prepare and stock up now before it's too late. I'm sick to death of hearing that. I am so tired of it. I've been listening to that crap for 10 years and I'm done. I'm done listening to your BS. I'm done. I'm prepared. I've got my food, my water, my filtration, my Second Amendment rights, my power. I'm good. Alternative form of transportation, got it. Got several of it. And I'm not duplicating the process anymore. That's not going to happen. And if I saw a video today with somebody on there saying, sell your house now, get out now while you still can. Okay, this prepper is telling people to become homeless and rent for the rest of their lives, I guess. I don't know. I didn't even click on the video. I was like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. The only way that you can live on less than $1,000 a month in 2022 and 2023, the only way you can do it is by living in a paid off house. And people think that is a pie in the sky dream that'll never happen. I don't have $500,000 to buy a house. There are houses out there everywhere for $30,000, less than a new car. They're everywhere for $50,000. You can find houses for $100,000 or less. Are you going to live in a castle with 2,000 square feet on 5 acres of property? No. Are you going to be living in the best school district in the state? No. Are you going to be living in a place that has tons of nightlife and really high-paying job opportunities? No. But you're gonna have a house that costs nothing. That's what you're gonna have. You have to make the choice. It's up to you. I've seen people get trailers for free, park them on an acre of land that they paid $2,000 for, set up a solar system and a composting toilet, and then fix the inside, and they're done. That's it. That's all it costs them. That's a $5,000 house right there. That's cheaper than an RV. And speaking of RVs, what those RVers don't tell you, they're calling them tiny homes now. So RVs are now tiny homes. They don't tell you that if you want to go to an RV park, your RV has to be a certain year or newer, or they won't let you in the park. So you're stuck out there boondocking, and you have to find your own water sources and cleaning out your septic system. You have to find that all yourself, not in an RV park. Or maybe they'll I don't know, maybe they'll let you in and charge you a fee to clean out your septic and fill up on water, but you can't stay overnight. So that's something that everybody should keep in mind about RVs. I like RVs, and they're good if you can afford them, but you know, for recreation. But for a living environment, I don't recommend RVs. You can go with a mobile home, a trailer, but RVs are very expensive, very expensive. But the end is not near. People have been saying that the end is coming for the since time began. And I'm tired of replaying that record, and I'm tired of living my life in fear. I'm tired of being anxious and having anxiety and watching videos that heighten my anxiety, but give me a sense of peace that there are other people that feel the same way I do. Let me tell you something. It is the chances of this country, the United States of America, completely collapsing are less than 1/10%. That's it. We have a better chance. We have a chance of being hit by an asteroid. I don't know what happened there. It just turned off. Or a tornado. Or a localized event, much more than we do a full blown out economic collapse SHTF scenario. So when it comes to prepping, be logical, be practical, don't give in to the fear. I've seen people panic. I've seen panic happen, and it's ridiculous. You know, you get out of that panic mode and everything's back to normal, and then you look back and you're almost embarrassed of how you acted. I've seen that happen a million times. So keep your wits about you. Live on as little as possible. That's how you prepare. So that if and when the transition happens, you will be so calm and because it's no change for you. There's no change. It's the same as it was yesterday. All right, folks, that's what I've got for you today. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.